What's up, Frenzy Head Nation? How's it going? It's Season 5, Episode 9, the Halloween edition. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm representing a little wrestling theme right now. A little the olden days for me, and a little bit of representation from everything here. We got the NWO belt from my New World Order Hollywood Hogan days. And we got a little tribute for my brother Phil, the ECW belt, his last belt he held. And then representation of one of my closest brothers and best friend ever, the championship title belts that still belong to us. And speaking of us, it just so happens, out of the blue, without even knowing, without me even telling him, just randomly dialing him up on the phone, I happen to have a long-time associate of the show with me right now. Can you believe it? Yes, indeed. Possibly if this picks up his voice and records well, we have, live on the phone, Brother Rose.
Yeah, buddy.
What's up, Brother Rose?
Not much. Literally just walked out the door at work. How's everybody out there doing? Missing you guys a ton. Can't wait to be live back in action on the Sports Frenzy Nation.
Yeah, maybe someday we'll make that happen again. We're making no promises, we never know.
Yeah, yep. I'm definitely missing everybody out there, and having a little technical difficulties with the computer too right now. I'm looking to get a new computer, and unfortunately right now the Frenzy budget has been spent.
I understand that completely, man. I hear you on that one. So how you doing? How you been?
Oh, I've been good.
Good.
Been busy with work and life and everything else going on, but doing pretty good.
Well, the audience, we haven't been able to touch base with you in a while, so we thought, and I understand if you can't stay for the whole time, but we're gonna throw you in for some picks here tonight. How's that sound, Rose?
Hey, I love it. I'd love to do some live edition. I'm a little rusty on this one. It's been a few months for me, but I would love to do it. Let's do it.
All right, that's cool. I got the teams right here in front of me still, so I'll be able to throw some stuff out at you. And unlike me, you're better at this than me. I have to see the paper in front of me, and that's why Rose usually has to repeat it 3 or 4 times when I don't have a sheet. But so here we go. We're going to start off with our high school football teams, and it is playoff action time. Now, the one thing I was going to ask you, Rose, and I'm putting you on the spot right back first time on the show.
Jeez, I'm back on the show 30 seconds already. You're throwing these random questions at me.
Hold on, I'm going to make a slight adjustment here, make sure I have you tuned volume up here. Okay, I got you loud now. Good, that should work. The one thing I needed to know that I didn't ask you when I talked to you earlier, now, are these picks in the right order? These teams are the away and home teams as scheduled on the sheets?
Yes, they should be accurate.
Okay, so our first game of high school football is the 5 wins, 4 losses Tecumseh. And they are traveling to the 9 wins and 0 losses DeWitt.
I got to unfortunately go with the undefeated team, DeWitt.
See, he's been doing all the behind-the-scenes stuff, so he doesn't have to answer to the fans right now. People who follow us.
Either way, even if I was live in person or live on the phone, I still would go with DeWitt. Sorry, Ike. I don't mean to tick off your high school there. But.
All right. Well, you know what? With a 9-0 record, and Tecumseh has struggled the whole second part of the season. I can't go against you on that. I'm going to have to go with DeWitt also, and Ike's going to hate me for that as well. But Ike's been so busy; his appearances on the show have been very limited, so he won't even know. All right, next up we have the 6 wins, 3 losses Onstead. They are traveling to, my goodness, these teams are huge this year. 9 wins and 0 losses again. Lansing Catholic.
Ooh, I got to go with Lansing Catholic. I can't go against that undefeated record there.
Man, I hear you. Lansing Catholic is undefeated. They have the home field advantage. You know, Onstead put on a pretty good late run this year, but I'm sorry, Onstead. I don't think they can get it done against Lansing Catholic. All right, our next game, Rose. We have the 8 wins and 1 loss Manchester, and they are traveling to the 9 wins. 9 wins. Man, these first 3 teams are all 9-0. So 9 wins and 0 losses. Clinton.
Well, I did, when I was looking up their records this year, I did see they did play earlier in the season. Now, I don't have the exact score right in front of me right now, but as I do recall, I believe the 1 loss for Manchester came to them by the hands of Clinton.
No, I knew you were going to say that.
I have to go with Clinton.
Brother Rose has got Clinton. My wife is over on the couch cheering for her school, Clinton. I can't go against either one of them, so I, as well, have Clinton. What do you think? Do you think Clinton can make it back to the championship game again this year, Rose?
With that kind of a record, I got to say they have a good shot at it, just like all the other 9-0 teams.
Yep, I agree. I agree completely. All right, next up, we have 7 wins, 2 losses, Homer. I've heard this school before, but I can't remember what game it was. And the 8 wins and 1 loss, Hudson. Hudson looking to come back into the winning picture this season. How do you feel about this one?
Oh, boy, I got to go with Hudson on this one.
Hudson has the home field advantage. And I completely agree, and my sideline reporter, Rich Hollowell, would have my head if I said anything otherwise. So I am going with Hudson as well. All right, next up we have these seem kind of lopsided, but you have to remember this is playoff time. Anything can happen in playoffs. We have the 5 wins and 4 losses, Summerfield, and they are traveling to the biggest surprise in the world, the 8 wins and 1 loss, Morenci.
It's the battle of the Bulldogs there, the Summerfield Bulldogs versus the Morenci Bulldogs. But unfortunately, I got to go with Morenci.
I wonder if they both have a mascot. That would be interesting.
Yeah, that'd be funny to see the two on the middle of the field, like, battling out on each other.
I think so, too. I'd like to see that. I'm going to have to find that out. I'll have somebody give us some kind of, hopefully something from the Morenci game. I don't know. But I have to agree with you. I am going Morenci as well. All right, next up, we're moving on to NCAA football. And, yeah, I have my clipboard here. I have the sheet here. But what I don't have in my possession, which is usually on my sheet, and I don't know why it's not here right now. You know what this is, Rose. You can do it. We haven't heard it from you in a while. Do it.
This is a 3-point bonus game.
That's right. You are correct. Even without the sheets, he knew what I was talking about. We have the 6 wins, 1 loss, ranked 4th in the nation, Auburn. They are traveling to Ole Miss, who are 7 wins and 1 loss, and are ranked 7th in the nation. Who are you liking in this game, Brother Rose?
Gotta go with Auburn on this one.
You did go with Auburn with this one, the away team. Is there a reason for that?
I got a feeling.
Ooh,
they're gonna get the W.
Would you go as far as saying that maybe this would be a Rose upset special?
No, the records are pretty much alike.
All right, because
no,
I am going to have to go against you on this one. I have seen how Ole Miss has been playing. I am taking Ole Miss.
Ooh.
So we have our first official live with Rose here again on the phone. Official chance for Rose to actually have a shot at the title, because I really haven't done much with the titles this year, but we're going to break them back out now for this because I got him on the phone. So, all right, he's got Auburn, I've got Ole Miss. All right, next up we have the 6 wins, 1 loss, ranked 10th in the nation, TCU, and they are traveling to the 6 wins, 2 losses, ranked 20th in the nation, West Virginia.
Ooh,
Brother Rose, who are you liking in this one?
Team, and I believe they are called the TCU Horny Toads, I believe, is what they're called, I think.
Yes.
So I'm going with the Toads on this one.
He's going with the Toads. 6 wins, 1 loss, ranked 10th. 6 wins, 2 losses, ranked 20th in the nation. I agree with you on that one. I'm going with TCU as well. All right, next up we have the 5 wins, 3 losses, Oklahoma State. They are traveling to the 6 wins and 1 loss, ranked 11th in the nation, Kansas State. Kansas State is ranked. Oklahoma State is not ranked. What do you see going on here, Rose?
I got to go with Kansas State. From what I've seen of them, they're pretty good this year.
You know the Kansas State logo kind of looks like the logo from the Thundercats.
Yes.
Are you old enough to remember the Thundercats?
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember their theme song off the top.
Thundercats. Ho!
Yep.
Hey, there was a brief appearance by Ike in the background.
Actually, I was a Thundercat vehicle.
Lion-O and
oh yes.
Yeah, I don't remember all their names, but right off the top of my head, I could remember if I thought about it because I was that dork. So.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Anyway, I am going with Kansas State as well. All right, we have the 6 wins, 1 loss, ranked 14th, Arizona. They are traveling to the 6 wins, 2 losses, ranked 25th in the nation, UCLA. What are you feeling, Rose?
As I said earlier, I hate to do this, but got to go with Rich Rod's Arizona.
Oh, he is choosing the former Michigan coach. Arizona. You know, ironically, I'll tell you this, just to go back a little bit here. The night they got their 1 loss was the same night that Michigan was playing and they lost too. So they played right after Michigan. So could it be bad karma wearing off on Rich Rod?
I don't know. Could be.
Gosh, man, Rich Rod has had a lot to say about Michigan. I can't. Well, I can. I could. But I won't. And I won't say anything either. I guess I'll just go with Arizona. I don't really see 6 wins, 2 losses, UCLA. Oh, they're ranked 25th. They have the home field advantage. Nah, I'm going to go with you on this one. All right, next up we have the 6 wins, 1 loss. They are ranked 18th in the nation, Utah. Utah is traveling to the 6 wins, 1 loss, ranked 15th in the nation, Arizona State.
Arizona State.
Because of the home field advantage?
You read my mind.
Arizona State 15th, Utah 18th. Gosh, this feels like old times.
You can't see me.
All right. I guess I'm going to go with Arizona State. I can't make a case here, so I'm just going to go with it. All right. Up next, we have one of our local colleges. 5 wins and 2 losses, Hope. I'm not talking about the Hope Center. This is an actual college. They are traveling to the 5 wins, 2 losses, Adrian College. Rose, who you liking?
Funny part is Hope College is in Holland, which is where I live. And Adrian College is obviously out of Adrian, which is also my hometown. So
Holy smokes.
New town versus my old town.
Wow, where's your allegiance lie in this one, Rose?
I got to go with Adrian Bulldogs.
Go with the Bulldogs. Lots of good times out there at Adrian College.
Oh, yes.
Ah, yes. I'm going with Adrian College as well. All right. Good old Michigan. Now we know. We'll give you the rankings here in a minute. We know right off the top of our heads. You know both Brother Rose and I have Michigan. I mean, it's just a given. No hesitation there at all. But we'll get his official pick in a second. 3 wins, 4 losses. Indiana traveling to the horrible record of 3 wins and 5 losses. Michigan. Shall we say it together?
There's a shirt I want to buy, and it says, "Win or lose, I bleed blue. Go blue."
There you go.
Blue for me.
That sums it all up. And, you know, Coach Bo Schembechler also sums it up best by saying those who stay will be champions. Go blue for me too, Brother Rose. All right. Let's see here. Oh, it's hockey time, my man. You excited about hockey season this year?
Oh, yes.
Are you a little worried about the whole Coach Babcock situation?
I'm not worried about that right now. Right now, I'm worrying about this season, and we'll see what I don't really see them getting a deal done by anytime during the season. I think if they get a deal done, it'll be after the season. But I think right now, he's focusing on the season and trying to get a W, but we'll see when the off season comes.
Do you? I know you've been a very busy man, so I'm not sure. You probably did, being that you follow him. Did you hear that he already rejected their first deal?
He's rejected actually a couple deals already.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
there was I think a deal put on the table, I think towards the end of last year, and then during the off season they gave him another deal, I believe, and he turned that down too. So I don't know. If I had to make a guesstimate, and don't quote me on this one, but I think he's going to be looking elsewhere to go next year. I think you'll see him. Either he'll be not coaching next year, or he won't sign with the Red Wings, and he'll get picked up by another team. I don't know. It's just kind of my opinion right now. So,
right.
But don't quote me on it. So.
Well, you kind of just quoted yourself on here, so.
Yeah, I know I did. That's okay.
So do you haven't. I'm sure you haven't been able to catch any Wings games yet, but
I did yesterday.
Do you feel like they got a chance at anything this year?
Well, like always, I think they'll make the playoffs. And I think it all depends on how healthy the team stays. If the team stays healthy and stays playing good and hard, I think they'll do decently in the playoffs. But if they have a lot of injuries, I think they'll make the playoffs. But if they have a lot of injuries, I can see them exiting first round like they did last year.
Right. All right. So with that being said, we'll start off with some of our NHL hockey. And our first game is the 5 wins, 2 losses, and it's overtime losses in hockey, correct?
Correct.
All right. You know, I had to wing this like last week or something by myself, and I was like, oh, crud. I don't have Rose to talk to. I don't remember if I remember this right. Luckily, I did. All right. So we have the 5 wins, 2 losses, 1 overtime loss, Ottawa Senators. They are traveling to the 5 wins, 6 losses, Boston Bruins. Who do you like in this one, Rose?
I was thinking about this one. I think I'm going to go with the Senators, actually. Which, I think I'm changing my pick there.
That's not what he told me earlier.
I know, it's not.
Luckily for him, the picks aren't in yet. All right, scratching him off the paper for the Boston Bruins. Is there a reason why you changed your mind?
Just a better record with the Senators, and I don't think right now that I was thinking about it, and after I said that, I was like, really, I don't know. I think the Bruins are struggling right now, if I remember correctly.
Well, I agree with you. I am going to go with the Ottawa Senators as well. And I have to tell you guys, sometimes when I get to talk to Rose and get his picks, he's on a very short lunch hour. So a few times that he's got his picks in, he hasn't had time to think about it. It's like speed picks. I start running through the list, and he gives them to me as quickly as he can because sometimes we only have like 10 minutes to talk. So,
well, like I said, I don't really have the sheets in front of me. I try to visualize it the best I can.
Yeah.
But you got to admit, my first 12, I think was pick 13 already. We're on here, and first 12, I was locked in on all of them.
You have done well. Yes, you've done well. All right. So the next game we have is the 4 wins, 5 losses, Columbus Blue Jackets, and they are traveling to the 4 wins, 3 losses, 2 overtime losses, New Jersey Devils.
Give me the Devils on that one.
You would pick the Devils.
I would.
All right, 4 and 5, 4 and 3 with 2 overtime losses. Yeah, I can't beat you on that one. I'm going to go with you as well on that one. All right, next up we have the 6 wins, 3 losses, 0 overtime losses. The New York Islanders. And they are traveling to the 6 wins, 4 losses, 1 overtime loss, San Jose Sharks.
Gotta go with the Sharks.
I am going to go with the Sharks, too. That sounds more intimidating. All right, here we go. We have the 6 wins, 1 loss, 2 overtime losses, L.A. Kings. And they are traveling and playing our Wings, 4 wins, 2 losses, and 2 overtime losses. You know who we're going with, but let's get the official word since we got him live tonight anyway.
Let's go Red Wings. Let's go Red Wings.
We both have the Wings. Go Wings. All right, we are on to some NFL football action.
And it dawned on me, I didn't realize the NBA season was starting, so next week I will have some NBA picks for you guys.
It's all good. We've been. They just started. Let's see, what was it last night? Might have been. Let's see, tonight. Yeah, it was. They started Wednesday night, I think. No, it was Tuesday night. Sorry, It started up Tuesday night officially, and I don't know. There's been some all right games on, but I've been watching some of the Pistons game tonight. This is their second game of the season, so I'm a little bit interested to see what the Pistons do this year because I like their coach. I like Stan Van Gundy, and they needed a change in Detroit. And man, watching this game, I can't see the score right now. I'm away from the TV, but they got a young team this year, and he looks like he's shaping them up. They're playing pretty good. You have any interest in those Pistons at all there, Rose?
It's a little early yet to get too excited, I think, about them.
Do you? But you were happy with the fact that Joe Dumars is gone now?
Yes, I was, and is.
And do you think Stan Van Gundy taking on double duties? You think that's a good thing, bad thing? How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I got mixed reviews about a coach being the GM of a team too. I don't know. I think he stretched himself a little thin on that one, but we'll see.
But if you were coaching, don't you think it'd be cool to have that ultimate control?
I think that's a little too much control for one player or one person to have. But we'll see, I guess.
Wow. Brother Rose is saying he would not want that much power handed to him.
Let's see. The Pistons were playing the Timberwolves tonight?
Yes.
Timberwolves won 97-91.
Oh, man. Well, I'm hopeful the Pistons are going to get better, but they are 0-2 now, so they lost the other night as well. All right, thanks for that update, Rosie. It's so nice to be able to get Brother Rose on the phone and just whip out some things.
So much alike. We're talking about the Pistons, and how did the Pistons do tonight? Bam! There's your score.
That's right. That's right. That's right. All right, so back to some. Now we're talking about. You know the one name we haven't thrown out there tonight. The name that we'll talk about that in a minute. Well, let's get through these football picks. All right, we are on NFL football. We have 6 wins, 1 loss. The Arizona Cardinals. They are traveling to the 6-win, 2 losses. Dallas Cowboys. Tony Romo is questionable for this week's game. If anybody cares about Dallas.
I saw that hit that was put on Romo, and that was a devastating hit by whoever that was that hit Romo. But I got to go with the Cardinals just based on the fact that
I didn't realize it. I guess I don't like Dallas, so I don't follow them anyways. But I didn't realize that Romo has had some reconstructive back surgery. I didn't know that.
Oh.
Yeah, so this isn't his first. I think he's going to try and be tough and try and get in there, but I don't think he's going to go, honestly, in my opinion. So I am going with the Arizona Cardinals as well. I'm not even sure who Dallas's backup quarterback is. All right, we have the 5 wins, 2 losses Philadelphia Eagles. They are traveling to the 4 wins, 4 losses Houston Texans. Who do you like in this one, Brother Rose?
Oh, boy. Say those teams again, sorry.
That's all right. The 5 wins and 2 losses Philadelphia Eagles. Traveling to the 4 wins and 4 losses Houston Texans.
All right, I got it now. The Eagle. Got to go with my dad's Eagles.
And I could have been a smart aleck and said, never mind, I'm not going to repeat it. I got your pick already anyway.
All the times I've repeated the picks for you.
Not only twice, but sometimes up to 5 times before I actually got it.
And even then, sometimes I didn't think you actually got it.
All right. So this next game, you know what it is. You put it together.
Oh, you're going to do this to me now, huh?
Well, you know it's worth something. I'll throw that at you. You don't have to tell me the teams.
Oh, wait.
I'm waiting for the intro to this.
All right,
you did good with the first one.
Season 1 Denver Broncos versus the 6-2 New England Patriots, and this is a 3-point bonus game.
That's really what I was looking for, was the 3-point bonus part. I wasn't going to put you on the spot with a game, but you transitioned so well into the last 3-point bonus game. I thought you'd get it on this one too, but no. All right, who are you going with, Rose?
Oh, boy, I got to go with the good old Tom Brady on this one.
You know, I love you, Tom Brady. You are a Michigan man for life. You've come in, you've stood up for this team and cheered them on and everything. You have the home field advantage. But I think the overall rating records in this game is that I think Peyton has taken it to you for most of them. And, you know, Peyton is on fire right now, where your team's been kind of struggling a bit. Peyton's got some people he can throw to, where some of your guys have been struggling a little bit, Tom. So I am going to go against Rose on this one, and I am going Denver Broncos. I can't call it an upset special. I don't really have an upset special this week, but 2 strong quarterbacks playing each other. And we're going opposite.
I got the next one.
All right, it's all you.
We have the 5-3 San Diego Chargers versus the 4-3 Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins have the home field advantage.
And who you got, Brother Rose?
Gotta go with the Chargers.
He's got the Chargers. And 5-3. I'm going Chargers as well. All right, I gave you Kurt Busch this week and Kyle Busch, and neither one of them are really in the top rankings to go anywhere. So at this point, you know, they could win. They might win. You never know. But Let me see here. We will get you some racing stats real quick here. Let's see if I can get that or if Rose gets it before I do. Our upcoming race this week is the... Hey, Matt, is there not a race this week?
There is a race this week.
Is there?
Is
Oh,
Texas
yeah.
Motor Speedway.
Hello. It's the AAA Texas 500.
Yes.
There we go. It is in Fort Worth, Texas, and it is 334 laps, according to my info. But that's not quite what I was looking for in the NASCAR schedule here.
Looking at their standings.
Yes, I am.
All right, we got Jeff Gordon in first place, if this is correct on my phone right now, at 4,044. Second place, Ryan Newman, 4,041. Joey Logano, third place, 4,040. Matt Kenseth, 4,039. Danny Hamlin, 4,037. Sixth place, Carl Edwards, 4,024. Brad Keselowski, 4,013. Kevin Harvick, 8th place with 4,011. Kyle Busch all the way down to 2,230.
Our Busch brothers are doing great this year.
Yeah, I'm going to stop right there because after that, I don't think they even have a chance.
Really, a lot of these guys are just racing the race now. Believe it or not, you'll find this crazy, but Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Jimmy Johnson, they are both out of the race for the Cup. They can still race, but they have no chance to get enough points to win the season now. So they're just racing to race now at this point. All right, so the other subject, this is kind of a situation that we made Brother Rose's wish come true tonight, because earlier today I was talking to him, got a text message from him that said, I really wish I could get back on the show. I want to rant so bad about LeBron James. Guess what, Rose? Here's your opportunity. How you feeling about the whole LeBron James situation?
Okay, and now as I recall a few years ago when LeBron jumped from Cleveland to Miami, I believe all the Cleveland fans out there were so mad about him leaving. They were so mad they burned up their LeBron James jerseys. They threw them in the trash. They sold them. They got rid of them. And every time LeBron James came to Cleveland, the crowd booed him like crazy. Well,
they even painted over his painting that they had in their town. That big painting on that building, they painted over it.
Yep, and so, but now all of a sudden, oh my gosh, LeBron James is back. Hallelujah. Oh, hail LeBron James. He's my hero. He's amazing. Oh. Talk about your biggest bandwagon jumping people in the history of bandwagon jumping. And that's all I have to say about that.
Hey, guess what else they did?
What?
He's got a new painting.
Oh, of course.
Yes, they repainted him up on. It's probably the same building they had it on before, unless it's not. That building doesn't exist anymore. I don't know, but yeah, he's got a new painting too. Yes, the apparent God has returned to Cleveland, and they're embracing him with open arms. So as soon as he made his first basket tonight, apparently he was doing his whole arms up thing and patting his arms like, and then, and I'm going to add to his rant a little bit. I am so sick and tired of the whole he's returning home situation. It's like, come on, he screwed you guys over. And now you're accepting him back? Are you kidding me? Come on. Are you that desperate for a championship that you think this man's going to come back and just... it irritates me just as much
I was talking with somebody tonight, and he's big into NBA basketball, and he does believe that it is possible that in the NBA Finals this year you will see Cleveland versus
don't see that. Cleveland has actually added some guys that could make a good. And they are saying that, of course, they're going to say that with LeBron being there.
Right.
They're going to say, "Oh, Cleveland's going to be in it for sure." Well, I don't know. I don't see Miami. Maybe Cleveland will sneak up there somehow, but I'm not sure about. I don't think Miami is. They fell apart last year. I'm looking at the dynasty. I want to see. I could see the San Antonio Spurs doing it again. They lost nobody.
Yeah.
Added a couple of guys, younger guys.
That's the thing I've always respected about the San Antonio Spurs players and coaches and all that is that they are not all about themselves. They're not about money, and, and all that. They're about the team. The team is the number one important thing for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, dude, I've had this talk with Brother Boring, and it's like, if it wasn't the fact that Larry Bird is the GM over in Indiana, I would probably think that San Antonio Spurs would be my favorite team because I like everything they do. They play as a team. They have no ball hogs, no one man on that team that thinks he's better than the other man. It's kind of like Michigan. It's all about the team, and I love that mentality about them.
Yep, and that's one thing I liked about the, I think it was 2003 Detroit Pistons. It wasn't about one player. The team was all about defense. Their defense was ridiculous, and that is one reason why the Pistons won the championship, I think, in 2003, was because of their awesome defense that year and the way they played as a team.
Right. So, what did you think of onto other subjects? We're moving on a little bit here. What did you think about again, I know you don't get a lot of time to watch any sports, but what do you think about the baseball finals?
It was I gotta say, it was a good series. Giants versus Kansas City. Anytime, especially in baseball, when you have two teams that make it all the way in the World Series to Game 7, that tells me right there that the right two teams were playing for the championship that year, and it's never. I always hate it when in a World Series where one team sweeps another team. That right there tells me, okay, that wasn't the right matchup. But when two teams go to Game 6 or 7 in a World Series, that's an exciting series. And congratulations goes out to the San Francisco Giants. I kind of wanted Kansas City just because
I was just going to ask you that.
Kansas City, and she's a huge Kansas City Royal fan. But congratulations, Giants.
Okay, so your reasoning isn't. So you were actually pulling for Kansas City.
Yes.
Even though there was some Detroit ties there.
Yes, but
you've probably heard the people talk, and you still hear people talk, even though you're not able to see things all the time. The radio stations and stuff were saying, as a Tigers fan, can you support Kansas City? I mean, we whooped on Kansas City most of the season this year, and Kansas City ends up being in the World Series.
The way I look at it is Detroit beat out Kansas City for the division title. Unfortunately, Detroit, I don't think they peaked at the right time, and so they lost in the first round. But Kansas City went on to peak at the right time, and I gotta say, congratulations. I don't have any. Yeah, I know Kansas City's in the same division as Detroit, but in all, I really don't have anything bad to say about Kansas City. It's not like the New York Yankees or something who I can't stand. If it was the Yankees in the World Series, I'd be having a whole different conversation with you right now. But
so, as long as we're on the topic of baseball, how are you feeling about management in Detroit right now?
I think you got to give him a couple more years. I don't think he did a horrible job. I was a little.
Is it age a factor to you at all?
In Detroit,
you feel he's too young for this job?
don't think so. I don't think that. I think he did a decent job. I think he needs a couple more years to try to do something. The part that bummed me out was I thought this was the year Detroit really had a good shot at winning the getting back to the World Series and winning the World Series, because you're talking about a crazy pitching lineup like Verlander, Scherzer, Price, Sanchez. But I think one thing that hurt Detroit was injuries this year. So we'll give him a couple more years and let's see what he can do. And if not, maybe we should, look elsewhere. So
I got a funny story for you real quick here in the continuing on with the World Series. This is hilarious. So the MVP of the World Series, Madison Bernarner, I'm probably butchering his name. So they gave him a gift. It's a recalled Chevy pickup truck. That's what you get for being MVP, folks. A recalled truck.
That's funny. Very nice. Very nice. Well, why should you be the MVP and automatically you get a brand new vehicle? You make more than enough money to go out there and buy yourself any vehicle you want.
That seems kind of weird to me, too. Why do you just automatically get a vehicle for being the MVP? I mean, it seems like, that would be something you donate to charity or something. I mean, they make millions of dollars. I'm sure he's not going to drive that truck. I mean, yeah. Especially since it's recalled.
Yeah.
Alex Rodriguez is back in with the New York Yankees after his 1-year suspension. He is. They said they don't know what he's going to be doing yet, but there's a strong possibility he might be playing third base. So.
Yeah. I might. Yeah.
When you
wait, I got a new website for you, www.jamiedoesn'tcare.com. There you go, everybody.
On a serious note, we want to send our well wishes out to hockey great Gordie Howe, who had a bad he had a bad stroke. So family says he's resting at home, but he's still having some health issues. So we wish you a speedy recovery, Gordie. And let's see, pretty much. I think that's going to sum up our night here. Oh, no, I know what I was going to tell you guys. Brother Rose thought of this after he got all the stuff done, but we forgot to mention that, more so I forgot to mention because I actually sent this stuff to him for this, Hillsdale made the playoffs. We're talking Hillsdale Hornets High School. So Hillsdale, Brother Rose, has Hanover Horton in their game. Hillsdale has to travel to Hanover Horton. And this is going to be a tough one for Hillsdale because Hillsdale's record is 7 wins, 2 losses. Hanover Horton has the home field advantage, and their record is 8 wins and 1 loss. So just as a bonus fun thing for you and I, who would you go with in that game?
Yeah, and that note, I'm gonna go with Hillsdale on that one. That's such a close record right there that
see, Hillsdale audience, he still loves you. He hasn't forgotten about you.
Oh.
All right. Well, on that note,
who are you picking?
I'm going with Hillsdale.
Oh, okay.
Of course, I've got Hillsdale.
Okay, just checking. Make sure you got the love too for Hillsdale.
That's right, I do. Of course, I show my love for Hillsdale. All right, on that note, everyone, I hope you've enjoyed our Halloween special, getting to talk to Brother Rose again.
Oh yeah.
And we plan on getting him back here eventually. We'll keep you posted on updates. You never know what's going to happen. You never know. You never know with us. But anyway,
the lottery tomorrow.
the show could get better if we won the lottery.
Hey, that's true. Get actually a camera crew and get some staffing. And,
a real studio and a vehicle to get us back and forth, or a plane.
let's get the transporter.
I was going to say that next, or a transporter.
It's scary how much you and I think alike.
Oh, yes, nothing changes. All right. On that note, I am the coach.
And I'm Jamie.
Be blessed, everyone. We love you. Get out there and watch some games this weekend. And it's Halloween tomorrow. Go out and enjoy Halloween. Everybody take care, and we'll see you again real soon. Coach is out.